everybody, it's Jenny, and today I'm excited to share another fun Halloween card for Pixie Dust Designs. For my card today, I'm going to be using the new Sally mug die set. And here is a look of everything that comes in that set, which includes the base layer for the mug, the hair and face, as well as an additional basket with a little fish skeleton and a bottle. So to get started on my card today, I'm going to go ahead and pick out all the different colors of cardstock that I'm going to be using and match those up with the dies, and then go ahead and trim all those pieces out. So for this card, I'm going to be trimming off the handle from the mug, and I'm just going to be using it as a character die cut. And before I start gluing anything down, I'm just going to see how everything fits. And I'm just going to loosely place all the pieces where they're going to end up so that I can get a feel for what it's going to look like when it's all put together. Next up, I can start adding some shading to each of my pieces using some Distress ink. And I'm just going to use a scrap piece of cardstock and some washi to hold my pieces in place. And I'm going to start inking using some broken china. For the hair, I'll be using some aged mahogany. For the lips, I'm going to use a little abandoned coral. And then for the bottle, I'm going to use some peeled paint. To shade the little fish skeleton, I'm going to use some antique linen. For the basket pieces, I'm going to use two different browns, starting with some walnut stain and then some brushed corduroy. And then for all my little stitches, I'm going to use some salvaged patina. Once my inking is complete, I can start assembling my character. And I did decide I wanted the nose to be popped up a little, so off camera I went ahead and trimmed out a few more of those die cuts and then just stacked them on top and glued them all together. Once I had my basket pieces assembled, I decided I wanted to put the bottle and the little fish skeleton inside, which fit perfectly because it cuts with a slit in the center. So I can just go ahead and once I have the cork on the bottle there, I can go ahead and pop that inside the basket along with the fish. Once I have the basket all complete, I can start assembling the rest of the face. For the last bit, I can go ahead and pop on those eyelashes, and let me tell you, that's the easiest it's ever been to apply some false lashes. Okay, and so now that I have my main pieces complete, I can start working on my background, and I'm just going to create some layers using some cardstock from my stash. I'm going to use some stitched rectangles and a scalloped frame, and I'm just going to go ahead and layer those up. Then I added my character and the little basket here, and I went back and forth between landscape and portrait. But in the meantime, I used some Doodlebug Chit Chat and picked out a couple sentiments I thought would work, and then just played around to see which one fit best. I decided to go back to the portrait landscape, and I also thought that the blue sentiment worked best because it brought the blue from the top all the way down to the bottom of the card. And I also added on an additional little speech bubble that says, "Hey, ghoul friend." And then I went ahead and just glued everything together. For some additional embellishments, I used some doodlebug shaped sprinkles and just added those onto the card as well. And for the final step, I just went ahead and glued my card panel onto a card base. And here is a closer look at my finished card. I really love this character, and I think this card turned out super fun and colorful. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!